Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Taurus Sun, Moon, and also Taurus Rising. Weekly general tarot reading, July 19th up until July 25th, 2021. And this is going to be Elemental Dignities Enhanced spread. So bear with me. If you are interested into the Elemental Dignities technique, you can check out the description down below, and there you should find an information about it, or a link to my website where you can find information about it. And also in that very same website, you can, if you want a personal reading with me, you can go and buy any kind of service. And if you do want to keep up with the content that I'm posting weekly here in my live streams, which are going to start happening eventually, you can subscribe for the channel and hit the notification bell. So with that being set aside, moving to the Taurus reading here, in the very first card you Taurus have, that is going to be the Four of Pentacles, followed by the second one, which stands as the King of Cups, followed with the third one here, which we do have the Eight of Wands, and the last prime card, there are going to be four more, all right? So the last prime card, that is to be the Five of Wands. So it seems that your peace, Taurus, is going to be disrupted, but in a good way, okay? How good way? We're going to see when I start drawing the catalysts. But what happens into this week, it is that you are to be approached by an individual, and this is going to kind of like change to a certain extent. For some of you is going to be a huge change, for others not that big, but it's going to change to a certain extent your day-to-day routine. One thing is certain, is that whatever that person has for you is going to be rather quite tempting, okay? So starting up the week here with the very first card, which is the Four of Pentacles, and it is catalyzed by the Page of Swords. Just hold on a second. By the Page of Swords. So we do have these two, and it does look like that at the start of the week you're going to find yourself in a quite of a secure place, all right? In a sense of that you will pretty much gonna know how the future unfolds with the current circumstances you do have. Many of you are going to be pleased with how the future unfolds, for it seems that they have ensured its certain future. And additionally to that, should there be any, how can I say, doubts, or rather like, what was the English word? Concerns, I would say it that way, that something can go wrong, that something can go south. At this very early stages of the week, you Taurus are going to take the precautionary measures so that doesn't happen. Now, there is a slight problem though, that even though you are going to find yourself being quite secured and, you know, quite established, if I may say it that way, there will be no excitement, and that will be a huge issue. You will have that kind of like need to do something different. That comes from this elemental dignity, which is, by the way, a passive enemies. And you will have that original thought, which goes against everything you have. And not everything you have, but what makes you stable, okay? And so you alone are going to start looking out for opportunities, which opportunities are going to make you step outside of your comfort zone. It's not excluded as well to make certain purge, especially when it comes to social circle, and straight away disbanding people, which tendency is to present fallacies as facts or fictions as facts. And right after you do all that, this individual comes up here. We have the King of Cups, and it is accompanied by the Knights of Wands, or rather like it's catalyzed by the Knights of Wands. And we do have a passive enemies here as an elemental dignity. And what happens is that this individual here comes about. It could be somebody you know or somebody brand new. And the thing is that they had you in mind for quite a while now. It could be weeks, it could be months, it could be for years, okay? And as they do approach you, they kind of like having a proposition for you. It could be a business proposition, it could be a romantic proposition, or it could be just a friendly proposition. They do have a proposition to you. It's kind of like an offer that it is going to be, like I said, quite tempting offer. Now, you need to know about the King of Cups individuals that they are very professional when it comes to everything they do, even in love. Okay, and so if you do expect a huge amount of romance, for example, that ain't happening. It is just, you know, they are firm. I don't know how to say, practical, firm. The King of Cups are the King of Cups card. It is the archetype who tamed their emotions. Okay, they do not allow their emotions to dictate their rules, and that's why they're professional even in love. Now, because of the elements of dignity, it seems that their offer is going to be a mundane one. It's going to be a generic one. It's not going to be something that kind of like says to you, wow, you know. And another thing about from the elements of dignity, it is that should you deny the offer, which totally there is no need for you to do so, but should you deny the offer, they're not coming back at all. I mean, it's just when you say no, it's no, and they just move on to the next one that will accept the offer. So yeah, it will be a definitive answer from your behalf, and I'm afraid that you will have to say it immediately. What I mean is that this person also ain't gonna wait for you to say anything, or to kind of like not to say anything, but it's not gonna wait for you to take your time to think about it. It's just you gotta give them the answer the same day or the day after that. But regardless of this, after the appearance of this individual, the manifestation of the Eight of Wands takes place, and it is accompanied with the Six of Pentacles, and that is a really good element of dignity. We do have active neutrals here, and you can truly go out of your ways at that particular point of the week and do things you never did before without, you know, that's how can I say, these circumstances to impact in a negative way your thing, your day-to-day routine, your family, your job as well. And if you have sided with the King of Cups, you can pretty much explore these, you know, these options available, so to say, or these enterprises together. In fact, it's going to be far better if you do explore these opportunities together, because with the Eight of Wands, unlike with the Wheel of Fortune, that is a big difference in between these two. It is that while they both give you opportunities, Wheel of Fortune kind of like shields you from doing the wrong thing or getting yourself involved with the wrong opportunity. Here, though, you are not protected, and you can definitely involve yourself with something that it is not meant for you. And if you are together, if it is not meant for you, it may be meant for them, and thus it becomes being meant for you. But in any case here, it is important that at these late stages of the week, that whenever opportunity presents itself, it's going to be, like I said, outside of your domain. It's going to be something very different from what you did by now. You have to take your time to think about it. You have to face it with clear-headed mind, because otherwise, should you involve yourself into the wrong opportunity, you oh my God, you risk of losing a lot. Okay. And moving to the final card of the week here, which is the Five of Wands. That is at the end of the week. It seems the dynamic is going to escalate even further here. Let me draw one more. We do have the Knights of Pentacles. Okay, another active neutrals. So the dynamic is going to escalate even further. And if you have not took the cooperation of the King of Cups here, you would have wished that you had, because these two are speaking that there are going to be many around turns which are going outside of your plans in general, are going to find you totally unprepared to tackle with them immediately, that is, okay? But that doesn't mean that you won't be able to handle it. It just is going to take a little bit more time for you to get the hang of it and to prepare for what is coming, you know, and you just do it after that. But the thing is that you, Taurus, wanted, or at least at the start of the week, you would want something different, and you are gonna find something different, something to break the boredom of your day-to-day routine. And before it starts happening, you are gonna have that proposal for alliance, romantic one or business one. Taking it is gonna make the things so much easier for you. Denying it, you are gonna slog, but ultimately, it seems that you are going to prevail either way. So with that being said, Taurus, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. Enhanced one, Elemental Dignities, for July 19th up until July 25th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.